If you've ever noticed, the number 12 occurs in everyday life quite a bit, like 12 eggs in a dozen, 12 months in a year, even 12 ribs in the average human body. Number 12 appears many times in the Bible in fairly significant places. For example, the people of Israel had exactly 12 tribes. Jesus had 12 disciples. And there were 12 apostles who carried out the ministry of Jesus after his death. But these are just the big ones. The number 12 actually shows up about 190 times in the Bible, so it's probably kind of a big deal. After feeding over 5,000 hungry people with 5 loaves and 2 fish, they collected 12 baskets of leftovers. When Jesus was arrested, one of his followers cut off the high priest's ear, and Jesus responded by saying, "Do you think I cannot appeal to my Father and he will send me more than 12 legions of angels?" In the one and only story about Jesus as a young person, he was 12 years old when he went missing and his parents found him in the temple. When a woman touched Jesus' cloak for healing, she had been hemorrhaging for 12 years. And immediately after that, Jesus went and raised a girl from death, and she was 12 years old. So why all these 12s? What significance does that have? Well, it can symbolize perfection, completeness, wholeness. The nation of Israel was complete because it had 12 tribes. The followers of Jesus were complete because there were 12 of them. Jesus didn't need more because that was the perfect number. After Judas died, he was replaced. In order for it to be a complete team, there had to be 12. This number can also symbolize transformation. For example, the young girl that Jesus saved from death started her new life at the age of 12. The bleeding woman's health was transformed after 12 years of hemorrhaging. And many of the references in the book of Revelation about the new heaven and a new earth refers to things that are numbered in the 12s. The 12 sons of Jacob, also known as Israel, became the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. They went from being sons to being tribal leaders. Many of the 12 disciples became the apostles after Judas was replaced. Their mission transformed from being listeners and followers of Jesus to being leaders of the faith and spreading word about Jesus far and wide. So if the number 12 shows up in your life, you may want to ask yourself which of these Bible stories your current story most resembles. Might you be experiencing a situation of wholeness, a period in your life nearing completion, or maybe a transformation into something new? Maybe your mission and purpose in life is changing. Young people go to school for 12 years, and then their parents transition to being empty nesters. The role of parenthood often changes drastically at that time, and so does the life of their children, who are now adults. Or maybe the number 12 signifies abundance for you, like the 12 baskets of leftovers from the feeding of the 5,000. One of the great gifts of the Bible is its timelessness. You might ask yourself, how does my current life compare to one of these situations? And what wisdom can I derive from the text that I can apply to my current circumstances? The Bible never ceases to amaze me in how it can still apply to current life over 2,000 years after these events. So dig deep, and you will find the abundant wisdom in the stories of Scripture. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.